Yes, class, welcome back. I hope you have tried it. Is it working in your system? So there is a minute change with this file name, since the file name is actually train, not test over there. Right. So I just want to change it. I'm just doing that part. It was written over here that is test. So it is not test actually. The file name which we are talking about, its name is train.sh. So I'm just going to rewrite the things, and again to execute it, you can execute it like this way. So want to see the file content, you can see the command is running right from the menu. So once I have pressed over there, the script is executed. If I press 6 and let me do full screen, you can see that it is going to show me the content, right? So I have executed the command 6 over here, right? So what it has shown me, it has shown me the content which I have written inside the file. So this is what which I have written inside the file, and the same content is being displayed, right class? Is it okay? Yes, students, please let me know if you are getting things, then please let me know. If you're not, then I can able to repeat the same. Yes, class, please let me know. Right, so let's test it. Test the other menu, that is 7. Let's check it out. Is it working or not? So 7 get executed. As you can see, there is no error. So in this shell scripting, please remember, if command executed successfully, it is not going to respond you with any error, right? And let's check it out whether we have created. So for that, again, we have a command to list the file in the present working directory. So we can again execute the script, right? So for listing, we have 3. So we simply press 3. It is going to list the content. So I press 3 over here, and it is going to show me the list. And you can see over here, OS, the folder which we have created using mk directory OS. So the folder OS is created over here, right? We can go inside this folder. ls, so you can see this folder is available with us. Yes, since it is an empty folder and there is no file over there, so that's why it is coming like this way, right? So this is how we can execute a script. So now talking about some command line arguments, please, I'm just sharing you few of the arguments. You just try it in your system, right? And telling you one by one, and even it is written over there, the purpose, right? That $0, and what it will do over there, right? If we have a file name like this way, right? So what it will going to do, right? It is going to talk about the file name, right? So what you have to do is, suppose you have to open a file like this way. I'm just considering it with my name. So I just open the file, just copy this content over there, right? Like this way, and then save it with this command wqn pipe, and then come out and then execute the script. You will find some output. Let me do this thing practically. Let's have this. What we will do is we will have a file name dot this one, right? And to insert trying to do this. So we are trying to check all the arguments, right? And what these arguments are basically for. So you can use for enhancing the purpose when you are programming. So echo, this is talking about the first parameter. I will let you know what it is and how it will work. It will work with the dollar sign. So what we have to insert, the dollar, then the one, and then like this way, right? Similarly, we'll go with the second parameter. The parameter is nothing but the name of the file, right? It will let you know. Just see parameter, then colon, then dollars, then 2. You can see the color has changed, right, to some meaningful. Then we have to have some kind of quoted value colon dollar, and then add the rate. So these are the special characters which we are using to identify the values of our file attributes, right? Using shell script, we can able to do that. And with the help of that echo, we can able to print it on the screen, right? Then the quoted value. It has some meaning. Star has some meaning, at the rate has some meaning, right? So once it will, you will find the purpose of doing this. Just hold on, stay focused. Parameters. Colon dollar hash, right? So we have used all that special character. At one place you can see we have used at the rate, dollar at, dollar star, steric, and dollar hash. You will find their purpose are different, right? We're just going to write it down, going to store it. For that, just looking at the file, is it there or not? Right. Yes, it is there. Now for execution, if you remember, the concept is same, right? Right. So I just want you that try this thing. Just hold on. So talking about the variables and the description that we have is that dollar with that hash is talking about the number of arguments supplied to the script, right? That dollar with the star is talking about that all the arguments are double quoted, and if the script received 2 argument, that is dollar star, that is equivalent to $1 or $2 or not. Whereas one more is there, that is dollar question mark, dollar dollar dollar, and the background command that we are using, that pipe, right? We'll let you know. For test train. Right. So now you can see this is the first script that we have created in which we have done the programming, that switch statement, right? And some of the variables, we have taken a read variable a right over there. One parameter is taken over there, right? Now you can see it is talking about the script, right? This which I have wrote over here, right? That is echo first parameter, then second parameter, third, all these things. So I'm taking the attributes of the script which I have already written, that is train.sh, and with this script, that is vikram.sh, I could able to read the parameters of train.sh, right? So I am writing a script to read the content of another script, right? And then I have executed that thing. So vikram.sh is a script which is going to perform these parameters, which is going to read these values from one script, that is vikram.sh. Here the scripts are there which is going to read it from the script which is train.sh, right? Right, class? Yes. Just hold on for a second. Yes. So it is going to read the parameters from this. You can see there is no second parameter in this train, right? So as the word is train, or if we have inserted some kind of parameters just like names, right? So it would tell us second parameter also, right? If the file name may be something like with a gap over there, right? Then it is going to talk about over here. You can see, just hold on. This script is not only working with this, it might work with suppose Ashok Ali, right? Now you just see over there what it has done. This script has done, right? It is talking about whatever I am writing over here. It is talking about the first parameter is Ashok, the second parameter is Ali, right? You can see. right? Quoted value is Ali, where the number of parameters is 2, 1 and 2, that Ashok and Ali. So it is going to, so this script is basically reading out the parameters in a script also, or in a file directly which I wrote, or the name which I have wrote over there, right? Ali Khan, you can see over here. As you can see over here, it is taking as Ashok first parameter, second parameter, right? Since I have not defined for third parameter, right? $1 and $2 is there. So if $3 is there, we're just changing that point. Just moving back to that vi that. So insert in this file, and you can see that one more echo need to be there for third echo, then third parameter, right? Colon, then $3, and then we close it, right? So it is going to talk about this thing, the third parameter which we have taken, Khan, right? So that will also come in that manner, right? So then what you have to do is you have to simply come out from this file by pressing escape key, and then you have to write shift colon, right? You know that, right? Shift colon, and then just W and exit, right? Now let's check it out whether it is working for this particular or not. Just let's check it out. I'm just going to clean the screen because it's a huge mess over there. Now that is the script which we are talking about. We have 3 names, right? So now you can see we have 3 parameters. In the previous, in the same script, we are getting only 2 parameters. Now we can able to get 3 parameters, where the first parameter is Ashok, second parameter is Ali, and the third parameter is Khan, which is quoted with this value, right? Ashok, Ali, Khan, and the total number of parameter is about 3 over here. Yes, class, any doubt till now you can ask. Otherwise, I will move further. No doubt. So you can even set this command to execute in the menu command, in the menu command script which we have written, right? Where we can mention one more echo with 8 and to find out the parameters, and then we can write the name of this script, right? So that could be done. So we can able to execute one script to another script, and with that third script we can able to execute the parameters, and that is going to give the value, right? So that is the beauty. This is the beauty of shell scripting, right? Just do it by yourself. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense for me to explain you the things like this way, right, class? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. I repeat. Yes, Keshav, switch on your mic. I just want to know the things are going correct on your side. Yes, you are trying it or not?
Yeah.
You are trying it?
सर अभी नहीं ट्राई, मैं शाम को करता हूँ क्योंकि नहीं सर अभी नहीं, मेरे पास ना लाइक मेरा पर्सनल लैपटॉप नहीं है, तो फिर मेरे भाई का है, तो वो जो शाम को घर आएगा तो फिर मैं उसके लैपटॉप करूँगा।
कर रहे हो आप ये सब?
सॉरी
आप रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हो ये सब कि याद रहेगा आपको?
सर मैंने स्क्रीनशॉट्स ले लिए नाल।
ओके ओके, स्क्रीनशॉट ले लिया आपने, ठीक है। अदरवाइज आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर, मैंने कहा भी था आपको, पूरी क्लास को मैंने पहले भी कह चुका हूँ